On the 3rd of December, Pakistan launched a surprise airstrike on Indian airfields in the Western Command area.
Pakistan launched a full-scale war against us. The Pakistan Air Force suddenly struck at our airfields in Amritsar, Pathankot, Srinagar, Avantipur, Uttarlai, Jodhpur, Ambala and Agra. Their ground forces are shelling our defense positions in Sulemanki, Khemkaran, Poonch and other sectors.
In Cham, in 15 Corps sector, Pakistan mounted their heaviest attack. They used 4 infantry and 1 armored brigade, supported by 8 artillery regiments. Our Jawans fought bravely and blunted the enemy offensive. An infantry brigade of 10 Indian Infantry Division, deployed west of the Munawwar Tawi, was reinforced with armor and infantry. The Indian Air Force provided excellent support in the Battle of Cham and helped the brigade in delaying the enemy for 72 hours. The Pakistani attack on the 8th and 9th of December on the eastern bank of the Munawwar Tawi was beaten back. Casualties on both sides were heavy. The second heaviest attack of the western sector was in Poonch, where a brigade of 25 Infantry Division was attacked. The attack was repulsed. The IAF, at the request of the army, provided splendid support and bombed the area of Kahuta by night. Having held off the enemy at Poonch, we attacked and captured some tactical features in the sector. All formations of 15 Corps mounted offensive operations with the troops they could lift from the defense. This was done to dominate the enemy throughout the Corps sector. Troops in Ladakh captured ground at altitudes of 5,000 meters under severe weather conditions, demonstrating once again the traditional determination of the Indian infantryman. Successful assaults in Kargil at a height of 4,500 meters were of strategic importance in securing the lines of communication to Leh. Troops of 26 Infantry Division captured the Chicken Neck area, securing Akhnur, and thus relieved our own troops defending it. Troops of 19 Infantry Division carried out successful operations in the Lipa Valley. In the western sector, at Hussainiwala, Pakistan attacked our border outposts. The attack was repulsed at some posts and counter-attacked at others to regain the lost posts. In the Fazilka area, we lost some territory, but in Dera Baba Nanak, we captured a Pakistani enclave and the Sejara Bulge. The more we gained, the greater the lies the Pakistan war machine told. It claimed to have put Amritsar airfield out of action, but the fact was otherwise. In retaliation to the Pakistani air attack on the 3rd of December, the IAF carried out attacks on Pakistani operational airfields at Chanderi, Sialkot, Sargoda, Murid, Mianwali, Pasrur, Risalpur, Jessore and Dhaka. On the 6th of December, the Attock oil refinery was set ablaze. railway communications and marshalling yards were the particular targets of our Air Force and Navy. The Indian Navy achieved complete supremacy of the seas. The enemy's sea lines of communications from West Pakistan to Bangladesh were completely cut off. The Eastern Fleet, which included the aircraft carrier Vikrant, established a blockade of the maritime approaches to Bangladesh, and the Western Fleet dominated the Arabian Sea. On the 3rd of December, ships of the Eastern Fleet attacked the American-built submarine Ghazi and sank her. Aircraft from INS Vikrant attacked Chittagong and other harbors. Ships of the Western Fleet carried out daring raids on Karachi and sank a number of Pakistani warships just outside the harbor, which included the destroyer Khyber. Oil installations at Karachi were destroyed by a well-coordinated naval and aerial bombardment. A number of merchant ships, both enemy and neutral, proceeding to enemy ports, were intercepted and their cargo examined. The enemy ships were captured. While employed in hunting enemy submarines, the frigate Kukri was unfortunately lost. A gallant ship that went down with her captain. On the 4th of December, troops of the Eastern Command commenced attacks across the international border to liberate Bangladesh. In the 2 Corps sector, overcoming opposition on the borders, the troops advanced towards Jessore, Jhenida, and Darsana. In the 4 Corps sector, Shamsher Nagar was speedily captured along with the airfield. This was the first major success. By the 5th of December, the vital railway stations of Akhora and Lakshman in the Komila sector were captured. Similarly, in the 33 Corps sector, Thakurgaon and Phulbari were captured. Meanwhile, the Indian Air Force achieved air superiority in Bangladesh. On the first day, 10 Pakistani aircraft were destroyed, leaving a balance of 8. A total of 190 sorties were carried out. In fact, the PAF in Bangladesh was wiped out within 48 hours. By the 6th of December, the Prime Minister announced in Parliament to an excited House that India had recognized the government of Bangladesh. The first Bangladesh